Hello, everyone. This is the Crow, and these are your messages for right now. I will be pulling a 3-card spread, past, present, and future energy. We're going to be starting out with a handwritten message so that I can get into the vibe of the reading. And we will also be pulling oracle cards so that I can get into your energy and see what's going on for you. So let's start. I will shuffle these a bit and we'll see what pops out. Okay, let's see what we have. And we have a wish will come true. Wow, that's great energy to start the reading with. So there's something you might have been hoping for, wishing for, something that's coming your way. Let's see what the oracle has for you. In the pre-shuffle, I also got something about responsibility. So some of you might have some kind of decision on your hands, or you might be feeling like your responsibilities are increasing or something like that. Let's see what we get as an oracle. Okay. And we have, go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. So a wish coming true, releasing past hurts, opening up your heart again. Maybe you're feeling like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. That's probably where the responsibility thing was coming from, because there's something you need to release. And I think that with the wish coming true message, I think there's something that you're about to achieve that maybe you thought it was not going to happen anymore because you're feeling all that pressure. But we're going to get into the tarot and see what we have. Okay, let me get into your past energy. And in your past energy, we have the Four of Swords. This is hoping and praying for a blessing. This is also a card that talks about how sometimes we need to take a time out. Sometimes we need to allow ourselves to rest, even if we feel like we have a lot on our plate, even when we have a lot of responsibilities. Especially when we have a lot of responsibilities, it is necessary for us to take some time for ourselves, some time to rest and to get back on our more on a more peaceful energy, an inward, not inward, that's not what I meant, but an inward peace. You guys let me know if that's not a saying. What I meant to say is that sometimes, especially when you have a lot to deal with, we need to reach that space where we can find some peace inside ourselves. But yeah, this card is someone who's hoping for a blessing. The people here on this window are receiving a blessing. This girl here is receiving a blessing. So there definitely is a wish that's coming true for you, something you've prayed for before. And this is in your past energy. Let's see what we have in your current energy. Having a hard time shuffling. So maybe this is a wish that took a long time to get here. Something that wasn't easy. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time shuffling. Something that wasn't easy to accomplish. That's why you thought that maybe this was never going to come to fruition. But it is coming to fruition. Current energy, please. Current energy. let's see. And you have the Sun card in your current energy. Whoa, this is happiness. This is definitely related to that wish. So if you've hoped for something, if you've been praying for something, it's coming. It's coming your way. This could be... This could be something related to an achievement when it comes to property. Either you were trying to get a house, or someone left you a house. I think maybe it's something that someone left you. To some of you guys, this is what it's going to be. Something that was given to you that you have been hoping for, but that was a moment when you thought that this was not going to happen. And I don't know why I got the house thing. It could literally be for some of you that someone has left you a house on their will or something like that, or someone gave you a house, if people even do that nowadays. But yeah, I'm getting something like that. And if it's not a house, it's something related to stability. It's something, I'm getting that it's something physical, that it's something, yeah, I keep getting the word property. So if it's not a property as in a real estate, it could be a property as something that you are going to own, that was passed on to you, that was given to you, but you've been hoping and praying for this. But we're going to clarify, okay, soon enough. Let's just get into your future energy. I'm having a really hard time shuffling today. That's why I feel like this was something that was hard to get. Maybe a situation that's been hanging on for a long time. If it's something related to a property, for example, maybe it's something that you've been waiting for a long time. So, future energy, please. Let's see what we have for you. And in your future energy, you have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this could be someone that's coming in to your life in the future, who's somehow related to this wish coming true, to what's going on right now. Okay, and I was getting that property vibe thing, but it doesn't have to be that for all of you. This could be a relationship. Whatever you're receiving, you could have been hoping for a relationship, because I am really getting off this Knight of Cups. Someone else who's not you, someone who's coming in with something to offer. But this is in your future energy, and I'm feeling that whatever you're hoping and praying for, it's already here in your present. But this could be that offer too, if it's not already here in your present, because energy gets intertwined. This could be that offer. This could be the person who's going to be offering you whatever you were wishing or hoping for. If this is a relationship, this looks pretty good with the Sun card here, with this Knight of Cups. I'm getting a very comforting vibe from the Knight of Cups. So this would be someone who's mature, someone who's calm, someone who has their head in its place, has their head in the right place and their emotions in the right place. This person is decided. This person is decided to offer you this, whatever this is, but it's something that's going to fulfill you emotionally, because this is Cups energy. Let's clarify your past energy. Tell me what that Four of Swords, what that wish is about, please. Tell me about the Four of Swords, please. Thank you. Whoa, when we have the Two of Cups. Okay, yeah. So, to some of you, this is about a relationship. The wish you were hoping for is someone else. It's a fulfilling relationship. Two of Cups is a perfect match. Although these two people look extremely different, and they are different, they're a perfect match, and they're exchanging cups here. So they're giving one another something. You give something and the other person gives something back, and you were hoping and praying for this. But then again, I'm feeling the sense of you feeling like you have a lot on your shoulders, like you're feeling like you are responsible for something. This could also be you and your higher self. It's a card that also represents that, our connection with our higher self. It could even talk about our connection with our intuitive side. Okay, so to the people who are not identifying with the love reading sort of vibe here, this could be something, a wish that's related to your emotions, but something that's more profound on a personal level, something that you're achieving personally when it comes to your spiritual evolution, or to the way you connect with your intuition, or to the way you connect with the divine, or something that's related to the way you understand yourself. Maybe in the past, what you were hoping or wishing for was to actually feel better about yourself, feel happier, and understanding yourself more. But I'm definitely getting the vibe of a relationship here, and with that Knight of Cups in your future energy. So this is clarifying the Four of Swords in your past energy, telling me that what you were hoping and praying for was for something that was perfect for you, something that was a perfect fit. So if it's a relationship, you were hoping and praying for a perfect relationship. Obviously, no such thing exists, but there is something that's perfect for us, and you are wanting something that would be perfect for you. I can't take my eyes off of the Leo here with the wings. And this is telling me two things. Not only that there could be also an influence with the Leo energy. Maybe some of you guys are Leos. We also have the Sun card, and so, which is Leo too. Maybe some of you guys are Leos, or the person you were hoping and praying for is a Leo. But this image here is also telling me that there's something that you are wanting to release when it comes to your own emotions. Maybe your emotions have been stuck for a while. Maybe you've been feeling kind of numb for a while, and now you're wanting to release that. You're wanting to shine more. You're wanting to be more out in the, how can I say that? You're wanting to express yourself more and be a bit more, you know how Leos are. If you guys deal with any Leos, they're very confident. They're very charismatic. They're people who have a great heart, a lot of love to give, but they really do have a lot of self-esteem. And I feel like you want that self-esteem, and you're wanting to break out of some patterns, to release some wounds, so that you can reach that self-esteem. And this Leo here, this lion, I'm sorry, with the wings, is giving me the message of you are releasing yourself somehow. I hope that made sense, guys. Sometimes I get a bit lost in the explanation, but I'm hoping you get the messages. I want to clarify the current energy with the Sun card, please. You got that? Current energy. Thank you. And we have two cards. See. The first card we have out is the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. Definitely something about your self-esteem, your confidence, the way you put yourself out in the world. Because the Queen of Wands is a very confident queen, and you see the sunflowers there with the Sun card, and now we also have sunflowers here. So a lot of happiness, following the sun, following what makes you happy, not really caring about anyone. I could be definitely connecting with Leo. You guys let me know if any of you are Leos, or if you are dealing with a Leo. because this is an energy of just not caring. This is the Queen of Wands is someone who follows her bliss. And this is exactly what you're doing. The fact that this is clarifying your current energy and the fact that we have the wish will come true card and that Four of Swords in the past, it definitely tells me that you are achieving what you are achieving right now because you never gave up. Because your energy, you aligned yourself with the energy of what you wanted. That's how you got here, even though you do have some ones that you're letting go of, even though you do feel like there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulder. You aligned yourself with the energy of what you wanted. Having the Seven of Cups is letting me know that you have a lot of choices. So if this is about love, you will be choosing someone who's coming in to offer you a cup, someone who's already on your path, someone who's a perfect match, a soul mate of sorts. But you have a lot of options because you're just exuberant. I don't know if that's a word. You guys feel free to laugh with me, okay? Not at me, but with me. I've told you that, my English is not my mother language. You guys will probably notice some more Portuguese readings on this channel too. That's my mother language, and I've been really hoping to do that. So just bear with me. But yeah, she shines her light, the Queen of Wands. She's very attractive because she knows what she wants. She knows what she's doing. She follows the sun. She follows what makes her happy. And Seven of Cups is having a lot of choices. Not everything that's inside those cups is good though. So you should be careful what you choose. But you are in a pretty good spot right now, having a lot to choose from, having a lot of possibilities. Now I want to clarify this Knight of Cups. So guys, I just want to give a quick message, because if this truly is about relationships, which is the bigger vibe here, the fact that I was picking up on that responsibility thing, the fact that we got something about healing your heart, this is probably related to if you are going to start a new relationship, there are things that you need to heal first. But that doesn't mean that you can't get into a relationship with someone just because you're healing. We are never fully healed. We are constantly on that journey of healing. I feel like if that's what's holding you back, if that's what making you feel like this is your choice, or the responsibility to choose if you give into this relationship or not is yours, if you feel like that's on you, and you're wondering, okay, am I ready for this? You are as ready as you will ever be, okay? Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Future energy. Oh, okay. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, but I think there's more. To clarify that Knight of Cups. Yeah. So, in your future energy, whoever's coming into your life, or whatever this cup that's being offered to you is, once again, I do get the love vibe, but it could be something else for some other people, okay? You will know if this is for you or not. Whoever's coming into your life is going to change the direction in which your life is headed. Maybe this is why you have like some doubts about this, or maybe this is why you feel like there's a lot of responsibility associated with this wish that's coming true for you. Wheel of Fortune is also a wish coming true for me. It's also a yes to any question that you have. Remember, the Wheel of Fortune showing up, it means that you have to take control of it. Okay? You can't just be bumping around in the wheel. You need to take control of the wheel. It could also represent something karmic. So this could be a karmic relationship. Something karmic doesn't have to be bad. Okay? Whenever we use karmic relationship as an example, people always associate that with a bad relationship, like, oh, I'm going to have to learn a lesson. Not necessarily, okay? Karma means a lot of things in our path. A karmic relationship doesn't have to be bad. I know this goes against what you've probably heard, but that's what I believe in. Okay, I think that some relationships are karmic in a sense where they were meant to happen either way. So this is something that's faded. Okay, this offer, this person that's coming into your life could be a Cancer, could have Cancer placements. And we also have the Knight of Swords, clarifying that Knight of Cups. So someone who's completely decided and it's coming in. This person's coming in really fast. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the tarot. And if this is not an offer in love, if this wish is not about love, then whatever you were hoping and praying for that's coming true is coming in really fast. Not only is it going to be fulfilling for you and you are going to be very happy with it, not only is it going to be something that's going to change the course of your life in a very good way if you take control of the wheel, but it's something that's coming in really fast, like the wind. This knight, he travels like the wind. Okay. Yeah, just be careful not to let your thoughts flood your energy. Okay. Our minds tend to race, especially when our emotions are involved. So try to take control of those thoughts. If you're having doubts about someone, or if you're feeling scared because it's a new relationship, or if you're feeling scared because this wish that you hoped for, this opportunity, is something completely different that's gonna spin the wheel of your life, and you're having some fears, just take a moment to breathe. I'm sorry. Take a moment to breathe and trust yourself. Remember, you are the Queen of Wands. You are bold. You know what you want. You can trust yourself. You can trust your intuition and shine your light. Okay? Don't allow yourself to overthink and then stagnate. Okay? Because your future energy is not demanding stagnation. The opposite. It's the wheel. The wheel moves constantly. Okay? You can move it in one direction or the other direction. Let's not move it backwards, okay? Let's move it forwards, okay? I feel like pulling out one last oracle card because I do get the sense that the reading had some confusing parts to it. Sometimes that's just how the energy is. I do feel mostly that this is about love. So if you don't resonate with that, this might not be your reading, okay? Let's get an oracle to close the reading, please. Okay, and we actually got 2 oracles. So let's see. And we have, make today your new beginning. Doesn't that make sense with the Wheel of Fortune in your future energy? Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence and knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. So moving forward, just like I said, not backwards, okay? Having confidence, just like that Queen of Wands has. And we also got, count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? So, we have blessings here, a wish coming true, and the reminder of having gratitude, the reminder of being grateful for what you have. And I think that's exactly what you've been doing. I think that's why you got this wish, because you aligned with the energy of what you wanted. And you saw that it was possible for you to manifest things. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave the reading here. Take what resonates with you, and I hope this helped. So I will see you next time. Stay strong.